Greetings and welcome back to our CK3 Elder Kings 2 series, our Children of Alessia. Last time, we formed the Confederacy of Nibene, which is obviously one of the two empire titles besides the Colovian Heights. And through all of that, after surviving the Connaughton flu, we are now able to form rebuild the Imperial Legion. Oh, okay, you'll be able to point. Okay, so we just need to expanded that. Secure the Heartlands. Become the Cyrodiil. No, where is it? Reform the Cyrodiilic Empire. There we go. Oh, yep. In order to do that, we need to just have 5 of these. So what do we got? 4. Expanded Bastion. We can take a few more pieces of land. We're in a defensive war right now. Don't even remember where that's happening, but yeah. Oh, okay. So 950 is all we need for that. That's fine. I'm still trying to get Porta Hestra back. Because I want to hold, like, all of this besides we can't hold the Arcanorum, but would have been nice to be able to hold. Well, maybe now we would be able to hold it now that we're the Sorcerer Kings. That might be a thing. You know what? Can I create? No, we hold something somewhere over here. Brokepick? No. Let's see here. You may not personally hold Academy holdings. That's a shame. Alright. But yeah. So, you know what? I need... Find me secrets here so I can revoke the title of Port Hestra. And we still need to wait for control to go up to 75 for to destroy the bridges of Leowin. But, yes. Alright, so other than that, we have this war here, which is the Grey Rock Conquest of the Barony of Green Lake, which is, yeah. Alright, well, easy enough. And we're educating them. Unless some of our guys raise all of our armies. There we go. Easy enough. Let's just go take care of them. And there we have Millennial here. Could do... Alright, one sec. We lost our nieces, which was a shame. We also have adopted our Prince Flavius here. And we sent him off to go be an order member of the Order of Alessia. Alright. So if we take a look... We have our heir right now, Exarchun, and that's Millennial. Okay. So until we change it to Ndedu, Ndedu's still our heir. Hopefully they'll get a kid soon. And the Noctis has a whole bunch of kids here. Zana, be a diplomat. Bandon. And then Cognis, be a steward. And then we can go for Millennial can also be a steward. Depending on whoever's going to be our heir, right? It's going to be whoever's the best at being magical and whatnot. So who are we? Cadus and Decilis. Should educate Millennial ourselves, actually, but it's fine. We're educating Cadus, our nephew here. Beltronius does have a couple kids. That's good to know. For whenever we give them the lands away once we're the Empire. Alright, speaking of which, I believe in order to form the Empire of Tamriel, we need to have Cyrodiil, and then that should give us the procs for Tamriel itself, so... Ooh, Decius. You know what? Greatness awaits you, Decius. Oh yeah, we're over our domain limit, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. Submit to suzerain? Sure. At this point, I'm willing to take it. Alright. What are we trying to get rid of here? We need... we have coral. Glade mist here. Cold corn. Autumn ridge. Okay, there we go. Now we just need a inspiration realize. Wait, what? Your Majesty, I returned from Valewood with an artifact from my journey. I take the bulky bundle into my hands and loosen the cord before peeling layer after layer of fabric. Inside is an artifact unlike anything I've seen before. A part of a series of black books. Daedric artifacts created by Hermaeus Mora. Oh boy, each book contains some manner of forbidden knowledge. This is magnificent. Black Book, The Hidden Twilight. Well, that's a part of a series of black books. This is magnificent, all right. Alright, so there is no, a decision to, like there was with the, Clavicus Vial Cup, so I could just put on the Black Book, but that stress game is kind of scary. The Prestige would be nice, though, but I think we got enough. Alright, anyway, we need to kick their ass. And then we'll just go take this. Should be enough for us, sappers. Trying to go get down the architect so we can just build more things. There we go. And then over here. I serve another lord, one that will show us the true way. Well, then you shouldn't have tried to be call me your suzerain then. What are you? Prelate was discovered to be cowardly and meek. Defend her transgressions. Craven, compassionate, gluttonous, drunkard. She's already depressed. I'll just stay silent. Alright. %. Have we taken everything you have? No, obviously not. Alright. So let's just go siege this. Pantea door. Yeah, she's not bad. Not worth recruiting to court, I think, though. Confidants, yes. The more friends we have, the less stress. Alright. Let me just blitz through this war here. Oh, but first... upgrade that. There we go. And my wife Grand Overlady Tayan has died. Sorry, I just need to try to move my mic here. There we go. The Bruno Rival Minkoska, Baroness Shora. Married Captain Koska, matrilineally gained the trait Disloyal. I must convince Shora of how treacherous Koska is. Yeah, sure. Alright. With that, oh, war's done. Popular support. Nice, nice, nice. Petronius Caperno. Alright, with that out of the way, 3 years before this has been built, right? 2 years now. We're gonna disband our armies. And I keep trying to find secrets, but this dude is actually, you know, a nice guy, I guess. Maybe his heir, I'll be able to take it from. Speaking of which, is this 75 yet? 90. Destroy the bridges of Leywin. The reopened dockyards and Hestra's dockyards will be re-enabled. The trade port line building I want to be accessible. We shall destroy the bridges. Demand hostage. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm having... You want my grandson, Destilus, to be your hostage in Daris Talvis. We're gonna decline that. Because you know why? We're gonna be the Empire in Daris Talvis. Who was that one? House Redoran. Mark you as special interest. In fact, you know what? Not within spell range. We'll get you in spell range, and then you'll be sorry. Oh, now someone's trying to plot against me. Maybe it's Indara's Telvis. Alright, fine. Disrupt schemes. Not that you were able to help my nieces. Alright. First things first, let's convert this. Get rid of the Temple of the One. But we can get married now. Anyone of interest? Titania de la Oberon. Well, that's a name and a half. Titania and Oberon. Alright, I need to see. This is like a known family. Loyalty through the bow. It doesn't look like it. Etienne to the courageous of old Orsinium, huh? Alright, either way. Let's see if we can find anyone decent. Demia Tharn. Mota Night Ear. Archmage Olivia. 36 though, and you don't have the lifespan trait that will increase fertility. Well, fertility range, I should say. I'm not seeing anyone really worth going after. Edelgard? No. Yeah, I'm not really seeing... Oh! Jaretta Ebensmith. Genius and attuned. Alright, that actually might be something there. Young, though, so we'll hold off for now. But, yeah. Alright, let's just wait for this to be built, and then we can form the Cyrodiilic Empire. Alright. Well, looks like Obultronius left. He became a baron somewhere, so I was planning on giving him, you know, actual land, but whatever, right? And Skingrad, well, I guess I could potentially try to make him, you know, the ruler of Skingrad instead. Yeah. I need a new chancellor. Yes. Rollid? Now we'll make Noctis it. Everything else is fine. How are we coming along here? 21 months. Yeah, sure, I'll take the courtier. Organize muster rolls. And we'll just continue on until this is built. Alright, and Dedu did have a kid, Zadrak, which we are renaming to Scion. Or potentially Sean. It's not very clear, I guess. Just from my Google. It's from, you know, Knights of the Old Republic 2. But it's been ages since I played that, so. But Consecrated Blood, Herculean, Genius, Acute. Only Acute, huh? Damn. Oh well. Is what it is. Man, why does everyone want a bow? I feel like people have been wanting to make bows like every every episode from this and the Game of Thrones one as well. Alright. Either way, is this finished? Almost. 3 months left. And our sister Talon died. Was pinched to death by a mud crab. The miserable fiend. Brunok hasn't had any kids, huh? Well, there you go. Makes sense. Fertility. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't actually have a... Oh, no, there it is. Fertility minus 20%. Alright, though. Popular figurehead. Nice, nice, nice. And... Nice. Alright, there we go. Reform the Cyrodiilic Empire. The Empire is law. Although I wonder, should I... declare war for Skingrad. Conquer High Kingdom. Confederacy of the Colovians Estates. Oh, wait, no. You're at war. That's... Yeah. Well, actually, she might, if we form her, she might actually become our vassal. So let's reform. The Empire is a law. They are powerful vassal. Empire is law. Your primary title is now Cyrodiil. After the death of potentate Severian Chorak, Cyrodiil descended into chaos, and all attempts at establishing lasting peace failed. That was until I became the true emperor of the Cyrodiils. I reunited the East and the West, brought peace to the Heartland, and restored its legions. And I am the true heir to the Empire of Raymond, and my line will rule an empire even greater than his. Like Raymond, I may also, if I wish, to adopt a new name for my imperial dynasty. I mean, your house will get a new name. My house is already worthy of imperial grace. Nice, nice, nice. Now where is it? Question of the Emperor's divinity. We found the Imperial University. There we go. Restore. Completely control the region of Cyrodiil. And at least 2 of the following. Completely controlled some of these regions, eh? Alright. Well, let's do this. She's at war. You're at war. You're at war. Bruma, you're at war. Damn it, why is everyone at war? Damn, everyone really is at war, huh? Alright, well, we'll just vassalize everyone that can be vassalized. And transfer that. Malik, you can do that. Alright. Join wars. You've not held a coronation. We're gonna wait until we are the Empire of Cyrodiil. So what other decisions? Question of the Emperor's divinity. I think we'll wait on that. You must decide to become a great human hero and perhaps be deified after death. Yeah, we can definitely do that. I mean, we're gonna be living for at least plus 60, probably another 60 years at the very least. So, all right, but let's just see here. You're at war. Greater Bankorai. Everyone. Straight up everyone is at war? That's not possible. Why is everyone just straight up at war, huh? Friggin' weird. Seize, conquer, invade. Could force vassalize her. And then invade kingdom, seize all Dayari lands, conquer high kingdom. Ugh, 28,000. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit before we can go up against the high elves there. I need to get the rest of Cyrodiil. Impose contract. Soul rest. You're at war. You're at war. You're at war. You're not at war. Alright. Well, while we wait for these guys to end the war, we'll just declare war here on Black Marsh. Oh, actually, before anything, new noble families. Alright, we can't have like 2 Bloodhoofs. Come on. Mudhoofs. Red Eater. Hollow Step. Iron Eye, Bloodhoof, and Bloodforge. Can I, like, delete families? Be like, you're no longer a noble family. No, it doesn't look like it. And it's fine. Courtiers. Decarian Seneschal. Dadu, you're a personal physician. With Ticklebridge? Ugh. I mean, we can get rid of your STD, but still. What have you been doing? I mean, obviously, we know who you've been doing. I'm assuming one of you two started with it. I don't know who exactly, but... Sure. That's fine. Oh, whoa. Monthly income. Alright, I gotta remember how to actually learn about treasury stuff. Alright, either way. We're gonna lose a lot of men, but it'll be fine. We should... Oh, there we go. Oh, Dustless came of age. Master Mage, not bad, not bad. Speaking of which activities, can I go to the university? Mundane. Potentially. Secret tunnels. No, it's fine. Alright, there's our men down there. Cadus can be honest, or deceitful or humble. You can be honest. Military, there we go. So we can create some. Haven't created any of the spell swords or blades. Where was the... Visit orphanage. Become the Cyrodiil. Oh, I guess we can't do the, reform the Imperial Legion. Alright. Oh, well, what's any projects? Let me just see what those... Develop communities. Alright, we'll have to wait. And then just hold off on here. Hopefully these wars will end and they will be like, yeah, we'll definitely be your vassals. Just, went through this war here. We were losing money. We gained some cash. Sieging did help us out there. We are going to make sure we don't do a big war like this for a while because we need to have bank. But who is your heir? Nasa Hatchling of Greenglade? Oh, they wouldn't accept that one, huh? Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We just enforce our demands. Would you look at that? We've taken quite a big chunk of Black Marsh. Like, straight up, Deep March. Now we just need to go for that one. But, let's disband. We're an architect now. We're also a strategist. We got that during the war. There we go. We refound the Imperial University. Need to completely control this region and all this. You're at war still. You're at war still. You're at war. You're at war. You're at war. So many wars. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, though. What land did I just grab? Alton Corment here, huh? I'm assuming this has stuff. Oh, no, it doesn't. Alright. We'll give that to a local Sarpa. And I shall also grant you this. Ah. Alright, we'll just create this. Then we give this to you. There we go. Now we're good. But now I gotta find one who's gonna be loyal to me. To give the magistrate of a Hellstrom. So how big is that? Okay, no chain hall. Harlan Hellstrom. Amber Resonance, huh? Interesting. Pyramid of Shadowy Death. Alright, I need to find someone. Nahish. You know what? Yeah, I'm fine with it. You're prisoner and vassal. Demand conversion. And we'll gain a weak hook. Provincials. There we go. And I got a... There we go. Neighbors can be vassalized. Anytime that pops up, we're going to be doing it. Should feudalize this, huh? Alright. Building is feudalized. Local Sarpa. Not held coordination. Yeah. Yeah, 25 gold. Alright. Now that we have that all figured out, I'm going to need to keep upgrading the Imperial City so we can start making bank. Yeah, I'm not gonna, enforce taxes. Think we're gonna be good. Although, can I destroy anything here? Utrell's bow? 75 gold, yeah. Sorry, Utrell. Also destroy this rough gemstone. There we go. That should get us in the clear until our men have restocked. Well, unfortunately, I can't afford that at the moment. What the? My brother Malik currently takes his duty as royal architect. Lose treasury. Rumair's light gains the bloomeries. Gains the Rumair's side gains the libraries. You know what? Yeah, sure, go with that. So how much is it gonna cost to upgrade? Can't even upgrade anything at the moment, only because we have 130 gold, so it makes sense. Get rid of all this. Exiled Redguardite, sorry. A little busy at the moment. Trying to make sure I don't friggin' go broke. There. I don't know what the new holding was, but or new artifact was, but Kvatch, Anvil. Cultural. Cultural exemption or religious exemption? Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Alright, there we go. We have Anvil. Skingrad. Stonedale. Bruma. I think Redoran is who I'm going to go for next. I should probably go for Skyrim, actually. Southfield. No? Interesting. Until. Actually, what wars are you at? Defending against on the Urta of Nequantil. Holy war. Alright, we'll wait until this is over and then we'll declare war for elsewhere. Alright, I'm gonna replace these mansions here since I can't upgrade them for anything to the capital magistracy here. Should hopefully get us more money in the long run. Would increase holding taxes. I just need cash. Oh boy, hostile faction targets me. Hostile faction expanded. Hostile. Ugh. Should probably go down administrator actually, so people like me more. Alright, Skingrad. The conquest. Defending against Variella. Yeah, alright, you know what? Let's grab these. Then we'll have most of Cyrodiil, and then it's just Alinor here. Bruma, looks like you're losing a war at some point, so we'll go after you next. The heroes will judge them. Alright, cool. You go that way. And you go to Kvatch. Should be a relatively simple war here. And once we have Alessia, I'll do the Imperial Divinity, basically. Meiruna's Dagon cultist. Yeah, no, we're good on that, fam. Alright. Commander Baroness, which means I'm going after Kvatch. Yeah, thanks for the gold. Nice, nice, nice. There. We'll go fight you. Oh, well, nope. And then I guess we're just gonna siege places. There. We'll go over here. 53%. Taking that. So we'll just head over here. Let's agree to disagree. Come on, we're the Dragon of the North. We need to start the mark. Apparently Kaylee was paid to cast a spell of mark. Must be watchful, eh? In fact, you know what? I think I might have a ritual that could potentially help. Let's see here. Glamour. Travel speed, travel safety. Character is warded. Alright, yeah. We'll go with warded. You keep sieging over here while that happens. And where are my guys over here? Alright. Keep on sieging. Head over here. At least we're making good money from all the sieges. And 77. Invalidated. Really? Gotta redo this war now. He just had to up and die on me as soon as I was doing that, right? Alright, whatever. I'm being declared war against... By who? Seadrill? Oh, you're going after Anvil? Alright. Where are you? Because if I can capture you, that'd be swell. And Where's... Okay, so Seadrill is here. Alright. And... who's this? Oh, this little girl is angry because she was the daughter of that Hellstrom lady for Black Marsh. And she tried to challenge me to duel at 14, and I kicked her ass, and now she's just angry at me. Alright. She ran away. 87. Alright, if we can get silver scale. 100%. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Enforce demands. We'll go kick their asses over here and focus on Seadrill. And go to Malekith. No, we're good. Keep allocations the same for now. 99%. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just take that. And then we should kick their ass. I'm the better commander. Yeah. 50%. Nice. Then let's go take Kvatch. And 100%. 100%. Nice. Nice. Okay. Now with that, can I, we're already at war. Claim land via Arcana, huh? Nah, that's fine. You know what? Let's go ahead and take Southweald as well. And then I think after we're done with these wars, we'll end the episode. And we'll figure out where to go from there. Because I want your guys' advice. And yeah, that's not going to give me any. Ooh, diligent, generous, patient. Let's give him diligent. Come on, come on. 100% war on this one. 62%. And then we'll just take the rest of Kvatch. I will make this clandestine. Shaq found local pit fighters. Yeah, sure, we can have pit fighting legal. No, I can't. No? Oh, okay. Well, the tower. There we go. People rejoiced. I mean, we have the arena. I can't really say, no, we can't have legalized pit fights. There we go, 100%. Nice, nice, nice. Now, speaking of Seadrill, oh, nope, it's the thoroughbred man. Honestly, we might go for elsewhere. Cause they're already like weakened. Then we can go for a Bruma and the rest of like say Skyrim next. Summon the Moot at High Rothgar. Alright, well, we're ending the episode here. Nah, you know what, save. There we go, Emperor Vader. Just so I know which one it is. And I need to delete these saves. But let's see, what is the summon the Moot? Ooh, elect a High King. If that's the case, you know. Alright. Preparations for the Moot. No, we're not going to embrace the High Velothi Faith. Let the traitor be known. Oh, child of my blood, Vader. Alright, well, I'm not actually going to keep this. I'm just curious on what the Moot does. If that is actually going to be what I think it does. The Journey to High Rothgar. So, let's just continue on. Oh, serve the crown. Actually, it doesn't matter since we're not going to be saving on this anyway. Oh, we'll make a large offering. And let the Moot begin. If it does work, what I say, then... Oh, shit. I'm sorry, what? That didn't really do anything I was expecting. They're not even wanting to be vassalized. Did I have the High Kingdom of Skyrim, people. You don't think I'm the true High King? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to conquer these guys. Makes sense, but still. Alright. So that was a waste of time. So we're not gonna do that next time, really. Yep. You lost the High Kingdom of Skyrim to me. Yeah. That's being a little bit bugged. That's fine though, it's fine. So we're gonna we ended it there. I'm not gonna save because I already saved beforehand. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. Leave any comments, suggestions down below. If you have any interesting, lore tidbits you like to share with about, Elder Scrolls and some theories and stuff like that, let me know. And yeah, because I'd like to hear about stuff like that. Check everything else out on the channel. Like our Game of Thrones Legacy of Valeria CK3 series. Our New Era Old World CK2 series. I have a PS1 Spider-Man going. I'll get back to Vampire the Masquerade as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you like. Leave a dislike if you dislike. But tell me why. And I shall see you all later.